Hi, it's me, Heva. And I know it's been a while since I've made a video, and I keep saying this, but I'm gonna try to make more videos and, um, kind of get like a schedule going, and because sometimes it just passes a really long time until I make a next video. But anyway, I wanted to just make a little video today, because it's um, Mental Health Awareness Day, and it's actually been Mental Health Awareness Week. This week it ends to tomorrow, I think. And it's around the world, I think. And so so yeah, I've just been, and you're supposed to wear green. I'm wearing some green. It's like green blue-ish kind of thing, but whatever. Anyway, and but it doesn't matter like what you do, just whatever you do to raise awareness of mental health. Like I've been doing, I've just been, posting on all my social media, and I've been, reblogging and sharing and just all those kinds of things. And it may not seem like a lot, but especially today with the internet and social media, and it's really the best way to reach out to people if you can't do it in person. Also, just whatever you can do to raise awareness of mental health, whether you go outside and tell people, or wear something, a sign, or like whatever, and people will maybe start asking you, and you tell them, because and people wonder, and yeah, and also I just wrote this thing because there's this Twitter page that I follow. It's called the Buddy Project, and it's really good, for mental health and all that kind of stuff. And it also gives you an opportunity to have this one special person, your buddy, that you can communicate with and help, and you can share your stories and whatever. I haven't actually really gone to that yet. I just recently followed their Twitter page, and they're always posting some inspirational quotes, or something about mental health, and something like that. So I just wrote Buddy Project on my arm here, and then I wrote love on both my wrists. Um, so yeah, just to do something, and I've been, like I said, on social media, just posting and sharing a lot. And I think it's really important, and you may not think that what you're doing is that important, and it's not gonna make much of a difference, but it really is. And it's really important just for you to do whatever you can to raise awareness, because raising awareness of issues, especially mental issues, is really important, and there needs to be more of it, because there's so much stigma surrounding it, and people wonder why there needs to be, why there is a mental health awareness day, why people are raising awareness of mental illness and stuff like that. And the fact that they even have to wonder just proves that there needs to be more awareness. Um, because there's so much stigma surrounding mental illness, and it's not taken as seriously as physical illness. Um, and I feel like, I mean, it's gotten so much better than it used to, but still today there's so much, stigma and just prejudice, and people judge, and it's just lack of understanding and knowledge. People just don't understand. That's why we are trying to raise awareness for people to understand. And people deal with all kinds of mental health issues, whether it's depression, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, schizophrenia, um, addiction, eating disorders, self-harm, whatever it is, all of it. It's just very serious issues, and it's people who are dealing with this every single day. And the problem with mental illness is that you can't physically see it on the person, how sick they are. So people don't take it as seriously. You just look at a person, and on the outside they look fine, so you don't really think about it. But what you don't know is that on the inside they could be falling apart. And and that's why there just needs to be more awareness. And like, people may think that when they look at me, they think I'm fine. And yeah, I do have a pretty great life considering, I know that I am very lucky in some ways. I live in Iceland, which is a very good country to live in. I would say it's one of the best countries in the world to live in my opinion. I have, my family, friends, I have people around me. I have a roof over my head. I have clothes. I have food. I have water. There's a lot to be grateful for, but I'm still mentally ill. I suffer from depression and social anxiety and addiction, which is self-harm. Self-harm is a very serious addiction. I've never been on drugs or alcohol or anything like that, but self-harm is definitely my addiction. And I've had to struggle with that a lot, and it's something that, something so taboo that people don't really talk about because they just don't understand. But there needs to be more awareness of depression, and the difference between depression and just normal sadness and social anxiety, and just all kinds of anxiety and just all kinds of these disorders. Um, and I may not personally have experienced like all of it, but I understand, how difficult it is, and especially because there is so much stigma surrounding it, and people don't understand, and they don't take it seriously. They just think that we're attention seeking, that we're lazy, that we're just doing this for fun. But like, no one would do this for fun. No one wants to have a mental illness. No one wants to be depressed. No one wants to have addictions. No one wants to, like, it's not our choice. Just like people don't choose to have cancer or diabetes or a heart disease or whatever, people also don't choose to have depression and mental illness. And so, yeah, and I hadn't really planned what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to make a video because it is this day in this like mental health awareness week. And I didn't want to make this very long, so I want to encourage you and just everyone, like, even if you haven't experienced mental illness yourself, um, just do whatever you can to raise awareness. Just let people know. Just share on all your social media. Just, wear a ribbon or wear something, write, something on your wrists or whatever, just to support. Just let people know that you're here and that you understand, and that you support, mental health awareness. And just, you know, whatever you do, it matters. Like, as small as it is, it all matters. So I just want to encourage all of you to do that. And just, so yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Anyway, stay strong. Bye.